I can't hear you. No.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah. Well, I'm glad you showed up because I've been sitting here talking and I guess nobody's been able to hear me. Huh. I just put the foundation on. So started with the Glorious, of course, primer.
Okay.
And then and my lighting is really bad today. I'm waiting for my last piece of equipment. It's showing up today. Because man, this lighting is horrible.
How you been doing?
I've been doing good. How you been doing?
Awesome. You surviving all that snow?
Yeah. Yep. I don't like shoveling it.
Yeah, I hear you. I don't miss that.
Your lighting is actually really good. I wish anyways, like I said, my last piece of equipment's coming today. I was hoping it would get here before we started, but the weather slowed it down.
Yeah, I have a huge window in my bedroom, so mostly good sunlight, but depending on when I'm trying to put my makeup on, it can go south really fast.
Right?
Sun is like shining right in your eyes. Then you get the blinds going lines across the face. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing is lighting is really important when you put on your makeup and especially when you're trying to do a video. I came across somebody posting about strobing and I was like, what is strobing? And I really like it. It's just more emphasis on the highlight than the contouring, and it really works good. Looking at like older movies and stuff, I think that's what they did, because you like with just the real nice highlighting.
right.
It's not anything new. It's just something that I guess so many people were focusing on the highlighting and the contouring that, anyways, I had never heard of it before, but I really like it. I don't know about you, I always keep a towel or paper towel near me, keep my hands cleaned off.
It is. It's great also for cleaning your brushes as you're changing between colors too.
Yep. I definitely do that. So I applied the foundation, and now I am going to get my bronzer.
Sorry, I'm gonna move my camera a little closer.
No, that's okay.
I feel like I'm like 10 miles away. New setup.
Yeah. And then not that much. Might have a little bit too much, but. And then I just go in a 3, backwards 3, and just along the cheekbones and then the bridge. I got really bad bags today. I haven't been able to sleep because Chad's coming home. Yay. All right, so then I just grab my blush.
So now you're applying your blush on the cheekbone or just below?
Just below.
Okay.
Because I'm going to apply, and actually, I mean, just below and kind of on the cheekbone.
Okay.
Because then I'm going to now, I used, no, this is live, and I haven't, I used the last time when I did the probing, I used the Sexy Loose Pigment. One of our teammates suggested using either our Dreamy Cream Shadow.
I think that's what I did today.
Elegant. And so this is going to be new, so I haven't used it. So I think I'm going to go with Dreamy.
It's a long way, though, so be real careful. I just tried some, too, so tiny bit to start with.
Okay. All right. Well, Now I'm just using our foundation brush, just putting just a little on there. I'm just going right on my cheekbone.
Okay.
And then on the bridge of my nose.
Sorry, I'm going to step a little higher there.
Okay.
You can see the top of my forehead.
And then kind of fan it out onto my forehead. And then just right above my lip. And then just a little on my chin. Yeah, it does go a long way. You can already see. And now I like to contour. You can contour. We've got several different products with Unique. Our Fierce Mineral Concealer, our Concealer Touch Skin Perfecting Concealer, or our BB Cream. And I have had this for so long and it's still full because it doesn't take much. Then I just use our little concealer brush.
Okay.
Just add just a little onto the tip. And then I suck in. Just put it under. So you got the highlight, the blush, and then the contour.
So would you say your contour kind of goes about where, when you're doing your backwards 3, right where the middle part would be?
Yep.
That would be?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then on that side. And then I start right where my eyebrow ends and down my nose. And then with the contouring, what it's basically doing is like a 3D effect. You're just
creating shadows.
Yeah, stand out more. All right, so that's all it takes for that. And then I take my little Beauty Unique blender. And just blend that out. Might even use your finger a little bit. Where's Lauren?
She's in the other room. We're supposed to be doing school this morning, but we got a little late start trying to recover from all the traveling we've been doing and having company.
Yeah, y'all are just little travelers. So I don't really blend it all the way out, because then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back with my powder puff brush and then pull all that together.
Okay.
Especially I've noticed with taking pictures, the strobing is really awesome because it is brought out when you're taking pictures.
To put a lot of light around your eyes and
yeah,
the highlights of your face.
Yep. All right, and then I've got really bad the bags under my eyes are really bad. I just haven't been able to sleep. So I'm going to take, you want to go 2 shades lighter, and I'm going to conceal under my eyes. And another thing, it makes sense. I never really thought about it, but a lot of people put concealer on first before they actually put their foundation and everything else on. Well, what you're doing when you put that on first, you're taking it all off because you're covering that concealer up. So you put the concealer on the last step.
exactly right. I always put my concealer on first until I saw something recently, and I was like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
want to have everything I just did, covered up.
yeah, yeah. It makes sense. I did it too, and you just kind of make like a triangle. And then what I also do, just kind of go back under and apply it on the eye. All right, and then you just take your little blending brush and then just blend that in. What's the temperature like there?
I think it's pretty nice out today. I haven't looked to see. I got a new phone, so I'm still trying to figure out where everything is on it, but I think it's probably a pretty nice day out.
So, I got a piece of hair that just went in my nose. So, Lady Gaga has brought out our. Gosh, this lighting is horrible. This is why I just have not even bothered with these things until I can get my get set up there, because I'm down on the lower floor down here, so I just have lighting. Yeah. Maybe so. I mean, we got that. Maybe, or just a little bit ago, it wasn't. I think we got a few clouds. I don't know.
Might be a little too much light now.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyways, it really blends together really good. It looks really good. Okay, so Lady Gaga has brought our Heartbroken, which is really, I've always loved Heartbroken, which Lady Gaga wasn't using our product. So I have noticed that there have been presenters saying, she used our Heartbroken. It's not the case. Heartbroken is just similar to it and can get the same effect. So, but Heartbroken has always been my favorite. Now, I have never gone to the extreme that Lady Gaga went to, but I'm going to try that today. So, we'll see. I can't make promises. I also believe that she used either for the smoky effect. I believe she used what would be the similarity of either our corrupted pigment or any of our blacks. I mean, we've got them in our palettes. We've got them in our loose pigments. And today I'm going to use Devious. Or I thought I was going to use Devious. That's empty. So I'm going to use Corrupted, which is our loose powder pigmented. It's a matte. The difference between the Devious and the Corrupted, the Devious is a sparkly, and the Corrupted is a matte.
And these are both great to use as liners too.
Oh yeah,
This as a liner, it's so pretty.
Yes. I think still that I mean, we've got our eyeliner pen, and then we've got our liners, but I still think that, and I'm gonna show y'all that today, because maybe a lot of y'all don't know how to line, but this is still my favorite. This is my favorite way to line. All right, so I am going to take our crease brush, and I've just got a very little, and that's what I love about our products. It just takes very little of everything. I mean, I joined Unique 2 years ago, And I know they say to throw makeup away, but I mean, there's things that, I mean, it's like, I haven't even put a dent in it, you know, especially our pigments.
I know I have so many of those pigments still left, even with all the for over 2 years using.
Yeah.
This. Yeah,
I
still
mean,
have
I
a
still
lot
have,
that I've never even tried yet. So
I don't know if I should admit this, but I've had this for 2 years. I mean, I bought this, you know, and it's still full.
yeah,
It
because a little
doesn't,
goes a long way. So we have a great value with our products.
yes, absolutely. Okay, so now I'm just going to go right in to my crease really lightly. And then come to right where the end of my eyebrow and my eye ends and just do like a little C. And I've got a little bit of a hooded eye, so I kind of look at the mirror like that, and then I'll lift back up like that to get that. All right, and then
And the great thing with the pigments is because they're so highly pigmented, you start with just a tiny, tiny bit and it goes so far, but you can always build it up if you need it to be a little more dramatic too. So that's
yep. And so I'm like right now I'm just gonna add a little bit more.
there's the kid.
All right. Now I have the I mean, see, I still have the tester. And for those, well, yeah, this is a regular size. And when we first joined Unique, we were given these little tester things, and I still have that from when we joined.
I do too.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so I have that into the lid, and now you can use regular water, but I use uh, our refreshed rose water.
Love that
Yeah.
product.
Yes, and you use it for a toner. And I'm also going to show you, I set my makeup with it after I'm done too.
It's a
Um,
great multi-purpose
yeah.
water.
We even have women that use it for when they have hot flashes and
Or perfume. I've heard people using it for perfume because it
perfume.
smells so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. So and then what I'm doing is I'm creating a wet pigment.
Okay.
And I'm just going to squirt a little squirt in there. Again, a little goes a long way. And now I'm using my liner shader brush and the shader part of my brush, and then just swirling that into my lid. And starting on my inner eye, and I'm just patting. Like I said, I've never used it this dramatically, so I may not look like Lady Gaga.
Hey,
she,
but
she,
it's close to approximation though.
she pulled that off though. That was gorgeous.
It was awesome.
And yeah, and she is such a great singer. She's got such a beautiful voice.
I've also seen where people have taken this look and they've used our primal red lip liner and maybe gone underneath it if you want a brighter effect on the color, or even mixing some of our lipstick in. I haven't tried that, so I can't say for sure how that works, but I think using the primer underneath would kind of give you a deeper red color, maybe a little brighter if you're looking for that brighter red too.
Yeah. That's actually really pretty.
I love Heartbroken.
I've always loved Heartbroken.
And I totally underutilize it. I need to use it more because I love the color so much. Pretty.
Well, I think our pigments have just um, been forgotten about. And
Palettes are so great, but our pigments are awesome.
yeah, and I mean, I've been guilty of it. We got our palettes in and just forgot about our pretty little pigments.
And the great thing about the pigments is that you can mix them to get different colors too.
Yep.
So it's
You
like
know,
this.
when you were saying that, but I mean, look, I mean, I have not added anything different to it, and look at how dramatic that is.
It's pretty. It's pretty red
Yeah.
without the lip liner underneath it.
Mhm. And and like I said, another trick too is with this, especially when you use the pigments wet, you want to pat instead of putting it in there and swiping it.
No windshield wiper on this.
No windshield wiper on this. Wow. I guess if I went clubbing anymore, I would definitely not sure where I would wear this to, but it's still pretty.
Save it for our cruise, right? Woohoo! Woohoo!
Right? Yeah, we're going cruising this year, girl.
Doing it.
And I will take a picture and post and show y'all how sparkly it actually is. And I think I'm going to add a little, oops. I think I'm going to add a little more sparkle to it by adding one of our cream shadows. I don't know. It's pretty sparkly, though. I may not have to. Just getting it. And I'm noticing, yeah, just the more that I build onto it, the more dramatic it gets. Add a little bit more.
Loving it.
Yeah, it's really pretty. All right. So there we go. I mean, that is, I wish I had better lighting. I wish you could see it. So like I said, I'm going to, maybe if I get back a little bit. It's just really, really sparkly. Me personally, I would just kind of blend it out. And what I'm doing is just going back with my crease brush and going back over the top of it. And that kind of gives it more, it ends it with the smoky-ish look.
That brings a little more of your corrupted back into it too. Yeah. So have a little on your brush.
Yeah. Alrighty. Yeah, I actually do not. Let me get in here too. Getting into my little crease. When you get older, you get little wrinkles in your eyes. Oh, but what I was thinking too, another thing that you could probably do to make it really red is add our blushes, which we used to have the loose powder brush
Yeah, our blushes are so highly pigmented.
Mm-hmm.
Would be a great base for it. Or even using our pristine liner underneath the Heartbroken might make it appear even brighter, like a lighter red, but brighter.
Right. Yep.
Lots of options.
Lots of them, and trying to even that out. And I'll just take my finger. And another, one thing I forgot to do is to add our eye primer. But I did prime my eyes when I primed with the Glorious, but we do have our eye primer. Don't forget about that. All right. One thing me and Stephanie were talking about is using our liner shader brush and the liner part, and we can actually use our corrupted pigment shadow and tap that into your lid. Then take the liner part of your brush, and I just spray it directly onto the brush, and you don't want a lot because you just want your brush to be damp, because then it'll be runny, and then you want it to be a perfect consistency to. It's
Yeah,
not
too much
too
refraction,
thick.
it'll run into your eye if you're not careful.
Yeah, it's not too thick, but it's not thin. It just gets on the brush like perfectly. And then what I do is I start with the long part towards the inner part of my eye, close to my eyelashes. And it's just a real beautiful line. Wouldn't hurt for me to get my brush
I
just a
love it. I
little.
have great. That brush is really great. I love it because it makes it so easy. You know, if you're not really good at doing a straight line, you can
Yes,
just like tap, connect your lines together with that brush. Great
yeah,
line.
yeah. And that's, I think, why I love this brush so much, because I am not good at lining.
Me neither. Doesn't help that I'm a little bit blind, so when I'm well, so
Right? Yep, yep.
it makes your lashes seem like so much longer.
Yes, yes, it does. And another thing I love about this is it's easier to tight line.
That's true. We love tight lining.
Yeah, yeah. And
Thank you, Mandy Hudson.
yes, thank you, Mandy Hudson. All right. And I love it too with this brush. If you do mess up, it's a lot easier to fix.
I find that to be the case.
So now if anybody's wondering what
More
type,
forgiving.
I'm going up under my waterline. And at first it tickles, so it might take a little bit of getting used to. I know it took me a little bit, but can you tell the difference?
Yeah, it makes it
Yeah. All
seem
right.
a lot more finished, even without your.
Yep. So now I'm going to do the other eye. And again, just start with the longer side on the inside of the upper water line.
And that is a great thing what you're doing right there to really kind of help stretch it. If you're having a hard time getting a straight line, just
Mm,
gently pull on the side of your eye like that, and you can get it helps you get that straighter line too.
right. Yep. Thank you for pointing that out. You just do things on habit without,
You don't even think about it when you're doing it.
yeah. Yeah, I really have forgotten my love for this liner.
Great so far, Jennifer. That's really good.
We've come a long way. I mean, we did great, years ago, but I mean, we've learned so much, and I know the one thing that I've learned is I never realized there was a process to makeup, and you kind of were into makeup before Unique, but I really didn't know. I didn't know there was a process to makeup. I just thought you put it on, and I've learned that
Great how much we've learned. I mean, just looking at your eye makeup right now, I could see, what would be really pretty in the middle of that if you want to kind of add a little shimmer with maybe a little different pop of color. Our cream shadow, the coppery one. Let's see if I can find the color.
oh, tenacious.
No. I'm thinking. Find it. Defiant, I think would be really pretty because I can, with your lighting right now, it kind of looks like you have a little bit of copper on.
Mm-hmm.
See if I can show you. This is the Defiant.
Oh, okay, okay. You know what? Yeah. Let me
Looks like that light right now. Even though I know you don't have that, but I think it's a bit of that too.
I'll go get it. I don't mind. It will take me just 1 second to go get it. I will be right back. And that's what will be so nice about having these up there in my makeup office is because everything will be right there. I'll be like, oh, wait, I can just grab it.
I just grab that color.
All right, so I'm grabbing the Defiant and then my cream. So just apply it in the middle.
You can kind of like your liner in the center, a little bit of extra shimmer, a little different color there because it kind of looks light right there to bring a little more light in there so it's not so dark. Because it looks like you already have that on, but maybe just to play it up a little more.
Like that. Oh, yeah.
A little more light around your eyes so not so dark.
Yeah.
How does it look in person? It's a little hard with the light, but does it look like it's blending?
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I'm going to take a picture.
Because I think sometimes when we do the dark, a little dark for some people. So adding something with a little bit of light to it,
Uh-huh.
make it a little easier for some people to carry off.
Now doing this, I could probably wear this now, like just
Oh,
going
okay, kind of right.
very smart, Stephanie.
I love Defiant. That's like one of my new favorite colors right now.
And I know you were me. I mean, I've always been the one, to play with all the different colors, but I know it took you a little stepping out of your comfort zone to try the different ones. And
trying the blue, I was like, yeah. I'm more into the neutrals, but if you see today, I did try for smoky eye today. I don't know if you can see it.
yes, I was going to say your makeup is absolutely gorgeous.
Trying something a little different. Found some great brush techniques that I'm trying. So, because one thing when you're doing darker colors, it's really easy for it to get muddy really fast. Like that's having your towel there is excellent for cleaning your brush in between your colors so it doesn't get muddy. So, just learning some new techniques
And ladies, the way that we've learned is by Googling. I mean, I don't know about
doing.
you. Googling, YouTube videos. I've learned the most for makeup techniques from the drag queens. The videos for the drag queens are the most. Just because they come up with the most awesome stuff. But there's also some really good makeup artists out there that have videos and have blogs. And
yeah, there's so much that you can learn out there. So if you don't know how to do something, just go YouTube it. You can totally find so many different tips and everything. So if you're a complete novice at applying makeup, you can learn so many great techniques, and no one would ever know that you were a novice.
Wow. Yeah, I can't wait to show you. Can you kind of see it now?
Yeah, it seems like it brought a little more light around your eyes and everything, just kind of emphasized it.
Yep. All right. Now I'm going to use the two that I love to blend with is Curious and Sexy. So I'm going to use...
Sexy's a great neutral. I use that for my base for a lot of mine.
Yep.
Such a great shade. If you're not wanting a lot of color and just a tiny bit of shimmer, you can wear it by itself. You can use it to blend with others. It's wonderful.
Yep. Now I'm just going to go on the upper brow line.
And the good thing is by waiting as long as you did, your pigments that were wet are all now dry, so it's a little easier to blend without it smearing too.
Yep. So if you notice, that's not just perfectly round. Which, sorry, Lady Gaga, I was kind of wondering why she didn't have it blended out a little bit more. I kind of wanted to get in there and fix it a little.
Let me just bring my brush over there.
Right.
Sorry.
That was the look she was going for. So maybe that's what she did.
And that's the thing. You can make your eye makeup look extremely dramatic, or you can tone it down for daytime if that's what you're going for. You love the color. You can wear any color at any time of the day.
Yeah.
I think just how you blend it, I think, makes the difference.
Oh yeah. So there we go. Yeah, that is actually really pretty. All right.
Really like.
Another great thing about the liner shader brush, I seem to do better lining my eyebrows with this too. I don't know if I just don't have a sturdy hand. I don't know, but so I just take what's left, which I have darker eyebrows, so you may or may not. I think you would, but if you have lighter eyebrows, you of course wouldn't want to go with this dark color. We do have enamored and adorable. There are lighter browns that you could use. So if this is something that that you think you would enjoy better, then I like it because then I just take the long side of my brush and I'm barely touching my eyebrow. I'm barely touching. I mean, I'm like just like just the very, very tip is touching my brow.
Yeah, it's just kind of giving you like the hairs, kind of going in the same direction.
Yep. Yep. Just kind of, just like, a light stroke painting. Um,
And it's good to note that you are not using a shimmer shadow when you're doing this either. You want to
right.
use a matte shadow.
Right.
Not that we don't want sparkly brows, but
Right. So you see the difference?
yeah, and I never knew how much like finishing off your brows can make a difference to how your eye look, how it looks in the end.
Uh-huh.
It's like night and day difference. If I don't do my brows, I'm like, it just looks like I'm sicker. Like it's not a complete look.
Right, me too. I know. I never did my eyebrows before. And I mean, just look at the difference how
Huge. It
yeah.
it frames the eye so much nicer.
Oh yeah. Also, eyebrows are not supposed to be twins. They're supposed to be sisters.
Mine are definitely not twins.
Oh God, me either. And now when I look at people and if their eyebrows are like perfect, I'm like, that just doesn't look right.
Nope, mine are definitely different. One's higher than the other.
Oh, I'm so glad that they don't have to be twins because I cannot get mine the same.
I
I
can
don't.
do that. I know my limitations. We've all seen those videos.
Uh,
The funny eyebrows. Yeah, I think one of the colors that I liked in the beginning for my brows when my hair was lighter, because when I had a lighter color, I used a lighter color on my eyebrows just to kind of fill in. It was beautiful. And that was a really nice soft brown too. So if you have lighter, like blondish brown, the beautiful is a really good shade to kind of fill in.
okay, yeah, beautiful. Yeah, that was one that I couldn't remember. And I
And
always have the hardest time with this eyebrow. I don't know.
we always have a good side and a side that we struggle with.
Uh-huh.
This is my struggle side.
So,
Wow, that looks really pretty.
and then I do use the light our eyebrow pen, and I just use it to even it out and brush the brush part of it. So I mean, you don't have to buy this too, but if you've got a eyebrow brush, and just brush it out and even it up.
But I do love our new brow pencil and the brow gel is really nice and it's really easy to use. The colors are really forgiving. So if you don't have the angled brush, it's a wonderful product.
Yeah, it is. It is. I think my problem is I don't know. I think I'm just more comfortable with the liner the
We did
liner one.
that for so long. We just got
Yeah.
the brow pencil and the brow gel, so
Yeah.
we're still learning to use it.
Yeah. Still learning. We're still learning. Oh, that is so pretty.
It looks really good.
Oh
What
my
you got
God.
staring on, girl?
Huh?
Let's see your 3D.
And then I am waiting for my new set of 3D mascara. I sold my last bit, but now I'm putting on the 3D mascara. But I love opening a new tube of 3D mascara. I've actually had these for anyways, yeah, I'm hoping to get my new 3D mascara. So it's not going to be as dramatic as it normally would because it's kind of a little bit dried up compared to what it should be. So
It gets the fibers in there and it does get a little thicker.
And I always start if you really just aren't really sure. Ooh, and I'll tell you how to fix that without having to start over. Um,
I do that all the time. I don't know why, but I get it on my eyelid.
yeah. Um, I always start with one eye. Just just focus on one eye at a time, and I just get it really saturated with the transplant gel, and then the fibers.
Can you hear my daughter singing?
Uh
That's good. She has Just Dance on the TV now, so she like learns the songs and now she sings like Roar and she has her favorite song. She loves Katy Perry.
Yeah, she's a child with taste. You ever show her the video? Because she loves ACDC, right?
Oh, Kiss. She loves.
Oh, it was Kiss. Okay, okay. Yeah, because when Austin, when they came out for Family Day, they came out with the ACDC, but that's right, Kiss. Wow.
Yeah, we had a death in the family, and we had a friend of ours that worked with my grandfather, and she does like I guess like the scheduling and the promotions and stuff and for the university in New Mexico where my grandfather worked, and she had her picture taken with Kiss, and the kids that she worked with did her makeup, so when they came out of the dressing room and they saw her, they started laughing and they loved it. And so they have a picture of her with them, and Lauren saw that and she was just like she had to get her picture taken with it because she was like, oh, look.
Oh, so I'm just gonna take my foundation brush and just kind of.
She's like meowing like a cat right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
so this is just one coat of my mascara, which I usually only do one or two.
That looks really pretty.
Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be looking really good when chat comes
Wow,
home. So now I'm gonna do the other eye. And it's also not the easiest to apply makeup with these little mirrors that I got.
yeah, my mirror has the zoom feature on it. Because I can't see. I start looking in the mirror and I just can't see, so I have to like turn it around to like the zoom side.
Yeah.
So blind. Things getting old.
Well, I wear contacts and glasses. If I didn't, I wouldn't be able to see. Oh, I forgot to got a little dangler. I forgot to crimp my.
Love that.
Yes, and
And I'm
you
not even an eyelash curler normally.
and I normally don't, and I'm like, anyways, I always forget it. And I've had several people ask me, and don't think that you are dumb because I didn't know either because I never used it, but you do this before you apply your mascara. So I had a couple, say, oh, when I do it, it clumps up really bad. Well, what they're doing is they're doing it afterwards. You
Yeah.
want to do it before you apply your mascara.
Yeah, and with your
What's
mascara,
going on?
stick
If
to it.
that is happening to you, you do it before. And another really good trick is to take a blow dryer and heat it up and then do it. Then it really
Like a
makes a
curling
difference.
iron then.
Hmm.
Just make sure you don't heat it too long and burn your eyelid.
Yeah, yeah. Don't do it too long.
Just a couple seconds is all it takes.
All right, so then I just take my crease brush that I used, and I start on my lower of my eye and just bring that together. So I don't line the bottom of my eye. I just kind of give it a little smoky effect.
And depending on how much product you have left on there is how smoky on the bottom, you can make it
Right.
even more dramatic. So
Right.
just kind of gives it a nice finished effect without being like a harsh line or anything.
Yeah. So, yeah. And then I use the mascara. I only use the transplant gel. And then try not to touch your eye like I just did. I gotta show you how to fix that. I just barely touch it, and
And sometimes it's actually easier if you let it dry, and then
yeah,
you can just kind of flake it off with your fingernail even.
true.
You can try a couple different things depending on how much time you have. If you're in a
Yeah,
hurry.
that's what I love too. I love that, if you do that, our products doesn't smear that bad, that you can actually fix it without having to totally redoing your makeup. So another little trick that I've learned with I love if you do not have our lip stains, I love it. It's spill proof. And I have small lips, which I've been doing those exercises. I made that post in the group where, yeah. And I'm like, after I got done, I was like, holy cow, I feel like I just spent the day at the gym doing. Yes. I'm like, holy cow. And I have noticed it's
Crazy.
working.
Like lips, right?
Yeah, I'm like, so yeah, I told Chad, I was like, when you come home, I want to kiss, but I'm just making my lips bigger.
I have lip fatigue.
So with the lip stain, with the Sappy is more of my natural lip color. And if you do this, you want to go with your more natural lip color because what I'm going to do is extend my lip out, and you don't want it to be obvious. And I just kind of extend it out a little bit. Wow, it is working because, man, I can already just tell the fullness, the plump of what I'm doing because, I guess I had skinny lips. You want a skinny body and plump lips. What's up with that? And I got a plump body and skinny lips. Oh, wow. Yeah, those exercises are working. Exercise your lips, ladies, and you won't have to do Botox or whatever.
No needles. Yeah, I love the lip stains because you can really build the color too. So you can start out with like a thin coat and just keep applying until you get the right shade too.
Yep. So you see, wow. All right. And what makes it easier for me is I just do an X.
Yeah, that's really good, especially if you're using the darker colors. You want to be really precise with your line. So, like she's holding on to her chin right there is a great way to kind of balance your hand too.
Yep,
Because
yep.
once it dries, it's on there until you wash your face. So,
Uh-huh. And then I just open up.
And also keeping your mouth open just a little bit so your lips aren't pressed together so that it dries. Otherwise, on the darker colors, you might get a line too, right where your lips touch. So it's good to kind of just like your mouth is just kind of open just a little bit just to kind of let it dry in
Yeah.
between your lips is a good tip too.
Awesome. I should have sugar scrubbed my lips. I kind of got some chat lips going on, so it
We
looks
can't see that here. Looks great here.
awesome. So, yeah, and that's just how I give myself a little bit fuller lips. And then I just take a lip liner and finish that off. And what I love too, especially when you're getting older, you kind of you got them wrinkles around your mouth or whatever. The lip stain doesn't like bleed into that. It's really nice. It like stops, and I love that. But I still just finish it off very lightly with a lip liner. And then again, with the lip liner, I just do an X. And then there we go. Lady Gaga, I think the color she was wearing, uh, not unique products, but the close lipstick color that we have, I figured was well to do, which is going to be different because I gave myself, I don't really like well to do by itself just because it's just, I mean, it makes my lips white, you know, because I have actually got some natural colors to my lip. So, so I thought I would try this out. And I love our lipstick too. I love our lipstick too because it actually stays. I don't know what I do with my lips. That lipstick would not stay. It just, I mean, like I would put it on 1 minute and it would be off in like 2 minutes. And our lipstick actually stays on my lips. And
It's really moisturizing and I love it. I think I bite my lips a lot, and so mine would go away really fast. So I've noticed that too. And then where you put the lip stain underneath it, lipstick does, the napkin or anything after
yeah, you don't
you've
have
eaten
to.
or anything like that. It's kind of layering the color.
Yep. So actually, I've never done that before, and that's really pretty. And it kind of, you know, just gives a darker look. And wow, wow. I mean, I could actually go to Walmart. That's all I go. I
Oh,
don't go anywhere.
go, girl.
I'll go to Walmart like this, be like, hey, wow, this is gorgeous. I can't wait to take a picture for you guys. So don't be afraid of the colors. I mean, you know, really venture out and, um, you know, try the different stuff because there is not, and I'm not saying this because, you know, I sell unique and this is what I tell everyone. There is not one product that I have tried that I don't like. I mean, there's things that I wouldn't wear every day, but you know, but I mean, just to have fun and take pictures and, you know, because you may not wear it, but somebody else may. And you may put that on and take a picture and post it on your Facebook or Instagram or whatever. And somebody else may see that and that's what they like to wear. So, you know, just, try it out. But oh my gosh, oh my goodness, this is absolutely gorgeous. Thank you for that idea.
It really brought some extra light in there too. So great. It makes it a little more everyday.
Yeah. Yeah. So at least you all saw, you know, that you can just, if you want that dramatic look. So I'm glad I kind of did it that way so you could see how you can do it that dramatic, but then still tone it down and make it into an everyday look. And that's what's so awesome about our products. But And I love too because purples and the heartbroken really bring out the green in my eyes. I mean, it's like I'm like wearing colored contacts sometimes. I'm just like, wow, my eyes are really green. And and I like that. I like my green eyes. But yeah, well, thank you for joining us. And you
That
know
was
what? Next week, I would love for you to teach us something. I know you know a lot of neat stuff. So think
I
of
will try to
something.
come up with something new.
Yep, yep. And thank you for joining us. And this is a little over an hour. Usually we don't go this long. So, but we're trying to get back in the hang of things. So it was still fun. And bye.
Bye,
Have a
Jennifer.
great
Thank
week.
you for doing
Let's
this.
get on the boat.
Have
Let's
a
go.
good
Look, I even wore my to the top shirt. To the top. Yay. All right. Thank you. Have a great day, Stephanie.
All right, you too. Bye, Jennifer.
Bye.